Welcome to the Real American English Podcast. I'm your host, Rhea. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast dedicated to helping you not only understand English better, but also communicate like a native speaker. For today's episode, we're going to be asking our guest some would you rather questions. Today's special guest is Marcia. Marcia, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I live in Western Kentucky. I'm in my 60s. I work at a department store. I like to eat certain kinds of foods. I love fried chicken, fish. My hobbies are mostly staying at home, watching TV, or hanging with my friends. That's about it.
Let's begin with the first would you rather question. Question 1. Would you rather have the ability to move things with your mind, telekinesis, or have the ability to read minds, telepathy? And please tell us why.
I would rather have the ability to read minds. Because if you can read minds, you know what people are thinking about you. Because you know what they think about you, how they feel about you, just anything like that.
But wouldn't it be sometimes maybe not the best to know what people are thinking?
No, not really, because that way you can really determine who your friends are.
True. Question 2. You can only hear one song for the rest of your life. Would you rather it be What Does the Fox Say or the Barney theme song?
I think I'd rather hear What Does the Fox Say?
And why is that?
Because I just don't think I could listen to the Barney song for the rest of my life. I'd rather hear What Does the Fox Say? I forgot how the lyric, how it goes. What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I think I'd rather listen to that.
Yeah, that's how it is. And I'm sure that my listeners have heard it before. It was a big phenomenon at the time that it came out. I don't remember what year, but it's been a while. It's been a while since it was viral around the world. As far as the Barney theme song, now you all probably don't know about that particular show, but it was popular. Well, it still comes on TV probably. They might have some new episodes, but I remember when I was a kid, it did come on TV at that time. I don't know. Do you know, like, when it started?
I don't know really when it started, but I never did watch Barney. So, okay. I mean, for one thing, I was older, see, and Barney wasn't for me. I was probably a teenager maybe or something, and Barney was not interesting to me.
So, for those of you who don't know, the theme song goes like this. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall, he's what we call the dinosaur sensation, something like that.
Oh, see, I didn't even know all that myself.
Okay. Okay. It might have been like...
I don't remember, because like I said, I just don't know the Barney song. I just don't.
So you would just go with...
I go with What Does the Fox Say? Ding, 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 ding,
okay.
Ding.
Question 3 is... Would you rather smell like feet or smell like eggs for 24 hours?
I would rather smell like eggs, because eggs is a food and it's it's natural. And I don't want to smell like no feet. I don't really know exactly how feet smell a whole lot. So, but I think I still would rather smell like eggs.
Okay. Question number 4. Would you rather live under the sea or in space?
I would rather live in space. For one reason, space I think would be a beautiful place to live. I think it has a lot of scenery there, a lot of different things, planets and all, and, God's creation, basically. I'm not talking about no aliens. I don't believe in all of that stuff, but I just think that would be a nice place to live. And I would not want to live under the sea because I think that would be more dangerous because of the predators that's in the sea, and I'd rather, and I just don't think I would want to live under no water. I'd rather live in space.
It would be pretty cool going from planet to planet
Yes,
and just being able to float around in
yes,
space.
and see the moon,
Yeah,
and it's just all the creation, the stars and everything.
yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Some people might say, thinking about living in the sea, maybe Little Mermaid, that kind of
Yeah,
world or something.
yeah, but I don't believe in mermaids.
Thinking about that kind of world.
Right,
That's what,
exactly. And there are people, and there may be people. I have seen movies pertaining to that type of a movie called can't think of the movie, but a city under the sea called
yeah, Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
And I've seen the movie, and I'm thinking, now how can these people live under the sea like this when this is all water? And I don't understand that. And then also you got Aquaman that lives under the sea. I'll take my chances in space.
Okay. Final question, number 5. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
I would rather be 11 feet tall because number one, I'm 5'9" or 5'8", give or take an inch or two. So by me being that height, I can see things better. Or I can look out and see things better when other people shorter in stature can't. And I feel that's like an advantage for me to be the height that I am. And so I would rather be 11 feet because I can look out and see things better than anybody else could. I'll know what's coming ahead, or or something like if something, just anything. If you're walking and you'll see something, accident getting ready to happen or anything, just you'd be able to look up over there and see that happening. You just be able to see better.
It would be quite challenging to be 9 inches tall, so very small.
You wouldn't probably have much of a chance in the world. People would be stepping all over you, and you'd be a good prey for predators. I mean, animals and stuff, they would take advantage. They eat you up. I wouldn't want to be 9 inches.
Right.
That's not, no.
It does remind me of a movie that I watched when I was a kid called Tom Thumb, and it was about a little boy who was really, really tiny, and his parents did have to carry him around to different places, and other people too. And of course, they tried to take advantage of him because he was so tiny.
Right.
So it wouldn't be the
Wouldn't
best
be the
situation.
best, no.
Right.
And it also reminds me of a movie, old movie. It was called The Incredible Shrinking Man. Back in the 60s, I think, or something. And that was terrible. I mean, it was like a science fiction movie. Like I said, the Predator, they had a cat, and the cat, it was like a wild animal to him, So it's, it's a lot of different challenges if you're 9 inches over 11 feet.
Well, that does it for today's episode. Thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next one. Take care.